So my name is Adi Campuzano. I'm 47 years old. I live in North Dallas, Texas. I learned about Cancer Tech Labs, was actually pretty intrigued because I thought that being able to do a blood test and not having to do invasive tests sounded really cool. Now, the reason why it kind of got on my radar was because I was having a lot of gut issues for the last year. As a result of that, I had concerns about what was going on inside my body. I tend to go more natural and I take more of a holistic approach to things. And it's great and it works and you stay the course, but you also have that little question in the back of your mind of, do I have cancer? What's going on inside my body? So when I learned about Cancer Tech Labs, I thought that would be something great for me to do, to either know that I needed to change what I was doing or to find out that I was in the clear and didn't have cancer and that my gut issues were just gut issues and I could just stay with my treatment plan. So I was able to go online and very easily schedule a test. The site was really user-friendly. I got my confirmation, I put it on my calendar. I was relieved to know that somebody would come to my house because it's just more convenient. I work from home as well. So they had a phlebotomist come to my house. She was great. She texted me ahead of time, gave me a heads up. She was on time. Blood draw was really simple. Just did it, right behind me on my counter. Got everything that they needed, sent it off, and a few days later I got my results. Thank God they were negative, and I was very relieved to get that result. I was able to, just also give my family peace of mind, because when you do things naturally in terms of your health, people kind of get nervous that you're not getting scans and pokes and prods and all kinds of things. So, for me, if I could check that box that I don't have any cancer in my body anywhere, then I know I'm doing the right things for my treatment and my overall health. This was just it made so much sense to me to do it this way. It was easy, painless. Now I have peace of mind. I was having a lot of gut issues and I couldn't really explain what it was, and they evolved. Over a year and a half, I would just have periodic episodes where I would just have a lot of pain. I would have just different symptoms, but mostly pain in different parts of my abdomen. And so I kind of went through the whole, process of what could I have, WebMDing everything, looking online. But, I do have someone that I go to for natural treatment. And, before I really got proactive with healing, I just was sucking it up and dealing with it, probably an 8.5 out of 10 on the pain scale when I'd have a flare. And I just wasn't sure if it was just going to go away one day or if it was just going to continue or get worse. But I wasn't sure what to do. So I did nothing. And then I finally reached out to someone in the natural community who helped me get on a protocol. But it never didn't cross my mind that, well, maybe I have stomach cancer, maybe I have colon cancer, other types of pancreatic cancer. I just didn't know. When I learned about the test, I felt like I could have those answers and I could then put that concern aside and I can just focus on healing the way that I want to heal. I don't worry about it, and I just have confidence in the path that I'm choosing to take to heal my gut issues, and it's working really well. So I think that fear and stress are just as unhealthy as anything else. And so by getting the peace of mind of having that negative test come through, I can just focus on repair and restoration and health. And I know that I don't have to worry about a bigger problem. So that's helpful. And it's also good to know that the test was so easy and accessible that if I do need to check in a couple of years, in a year, 5 years, I can always get that result and know that if something ever does come up, it would be early enough to resolve quickly, because that's the key. So now I know I'm 100% cancer free in my body, and I just can keep checking to make sure I stay that way, or if God forbid it goes a different way, it's early enough to fix it. I have recommended Cancer Tech Labs to my best friend and regular friends and family. And I just tell them, knowledge is power. And the more you know about the things that you can't see in your body, the more you're equipped to make better choices for yourself. I feel like more than ever, people are becoming aware of good health, and you have the option to treat your result however you see fit for yourself. But knowing that you don't have it is so valuable, and knowing if you did have it is even more valuable, because then, you catch it early enough to do what you need to do to get a good outcome. So I do tell a lot of people, I tell everybody about it because it's easy. And to me, it just makes sense to know without having to get, invasive procedures done that people avoid.